Now that the cries of the Nigerian Christians have gotten to the ears of Donald Trump, the US president, and the US president have declared Nigeria as a country of particular concern, let me tell you the effects. It's not going to be good for Nigeria, this particular information. One is that US might sanction Nigeria in the coming months. Few months, you're going to go see them. In a couple of weeks and months, US might sanction Nigeria government for paying deaf ears and doing nothing practically to stop the buying of Christians mostly in northern Nigeria. Once that sanction comes, US might withdraw their financial aid. You know, so Nigeria have borrow well. Nigeria can even borrow oxygen, and they borrow and they do little or nothing with that particular money. So once US withdraw their financial aid, like they withdrew the USAID back then, remember, once they withdraw their financial aid, US being a world power, other countries that are also loaning money to Nigeria might also withdraw their financial aid, withdraw their financial support, and this will negatively affect the economy of Nigeria. Globally speaking, nationally speaking, Nigeria imports more than they export. Once this affects Nigeria economy, inflation will go up. Inflation is that the cost of things will increase. Low income earner and average income earner will sweat. The money when they cry and say don't lose value, it will lose more value drastically, and the tax net will increase again. Remember that from 2026, they don't talk and say they go begin collect tax between 15% to 25% from every Nigerian. This one will particularly increase again because the government will want to make more money. This is a other things. This is a function of dysfunctional government. Bad government is bad government, no matter who is in power. If you fail to speak up when there is bad government, when the wahala come, it go touch everybody around. How Christians can be buying every day, every week, just Benue, most northern states, and the government is thinking about 2027 campaign. Next year, go do very, very, very funny. Now, another group of people that have become useless in Nigeria is PFN and CAN. Pentecostal Fellowship of Nigeria, Christian Association of Nigeria. All these things that have been happening, most of our daddy GOs are quiet. That is to show you that some daddy GOs are politicians and businessmen masquerading as pastors and GOs. If you are a pastor, if you are a GO, and your people are being buyed every day, and then you keep quiet, it means you are a politician. So it's time for Nigerian Christians to start looking deeply at silent pastors, silent GOs in this particular thing that is happening in Nigeria. It means that they have never been pastors and GOs. They are politicians. Because the job of a shepherd is to protect the sheep. Jesus protects the sheep. David protects the sheep. David even fights wolves, fights wild animals to protect his sheep. That is the trait of a leader. If GOs, Christians, cannot open mouth and talk, and even do a solidarity march to Aso Rock, to National Assembly in these trying times, because they are flying from one country to the other, you are doing crusade in different countries, and your country is boiling. What have you done about your country? Your children are abroad. Your wife is abroad. You are telling the congregation that the reward is in heaven, but you are collecting your own reward on earth here. You are telling them to plant their reward in heaven where there is no much. Of course, it's scriptural, but you are living a good life in Nigeria here. Because it's not affecting you, it's not affecting your children, it's not affecting your wife and your husband, you practically don't care. Christians need to sit up. Part of Nigeria's problem is not just bad government, but wicked pastors and daddy GOs who are politicians and businessmen masquerading as church leaders. Enough is enough. We know their names. From Enoch Adeboye to Bishop Yedipo to Yakilome to all of them, it be on me, all of them. I just mentioned the top three, all of the daddy GOs. Observe them. Any place where they keep quiet in this period where they buy their congregation, their Christians. The Church of Christ is so divided in Nigeria. These are our people. These are not our people. No be one God will they serve. Now one God will they serve, but you not keep quiet because it never concern you. Watch out for some of those people. They keep quiet. Now then be part of the problem for Nigeria. So Donald Trump, please come in. And the problem is not just this. The problem is bad government. Bad government.